This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Do you have any idea about cloud computing?
No.
No. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. No, so this is an introduction to the cloud computing. Now let's try to understand why cloud computing got buzz nowadays. So what exactly the cloud computing is? So we are seeing in our daily life, we are seeing computers and IT services, right?
Yeah.
So where we are seeing IT services and computers in our daily life, where we are seeing computers and IT services.
In offices and everywhere now.
Yeah. So we are seeing computers and IT services is used in so many places in our daily life. So for example, computers and IT services are using in banking sectors, reservation counters, insurance offices, shopping malls, colleges, institutes, and in offices like real estate offices, transportation offices, in hotels, we are seeing computers and IT services, right? In
Yeah.
various kinds of offices, we are seeing these computers and IT services. So these people are actually using IT services, right?
Yeah.
But actually, if we look into it, the core business of these people who are using these IT services is not IT. It means their core business is something else. So their intention is not to use IT services. To run their business, they are using IT services, right?
Yeah.
Mommy, door. Yeah. So to do their core business in a better way, these people are making use of IT services. So what does it mean? IT services means. So when these organizations, offices, industries, they are making use of IT, it means they are making use of some processing abilities. They are using some applications. They are using storage space. So these are, in fact, it is built on some programming languages and operating systems. So without this, it is not practically possible for any client to make use of IT services. To make use of IT services, that functionality, their application should be built on some programming languages, right? So there should be some OS, right? So without this,
Yeah.
it's not possible. Clear till now?
Yeah.
So these programming languages, operating systems, interpreters, compilers, whatever it may be, when these services physically, everything will be exist at vendor place. And when these services are physically existing at some client venue, when it is exist in their client premise, when the software and hardware requirements are essentials at client premise. So when these all are existing at client premise, we consider this as traditional IT environment. Okay. When this processing and storage abilities, application running environment and development environment is actually exist at vendor place. So when it exists at vendor place, through any device, clients get connected to this vendor over the internet. Here the key factor is internet.
Internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
The vendor will have all the storage and processing abilities, development environment, right? So we will connect to the vendor. through the internet. The here key factor is internet. So what is the purpose of this cloud computing means? So if you are working on Java, so to work on Java, we have to install some application like Eclipse,
Yeah.
right? And to store the data, we have to buy the database. So when coming to cloud computing, no need to install any database, and no, there is no maintenance and upgradations. Okay, so
Yeah.
only browser we will log in and we will use our applications. For developers also, as point as end users also. End users use the application, right?
Yeah.
So they will also log in and they will connect. Here, no installations is required. If you are going to Java, we have to install an application. We have to buy a database to store the data, right?
Yeah.
The purpose of this cloud computing is no installations is required. So this is the definition: cloud computing. A client over a device through internet get connected to the vendor and make use of application development environment and storage processing abilities. We consider this phenomena is considered as cloud computing. So a client over a device means, what is the device? Through tab, through our laptop, through our desktop, right? We should
Yeah.
have some device, right, to connect to the vendor. So we should have one device. Through internet we will connect to the vendor and make use of applications. Who are using the applications? End users will use the applications. And who will use the development environment? Developers will use the development environment. And storage and processing abilities means, when end users use this application, they will use that application. It means they will create a records. It is nothing but storage and processing abilities. Clear?
Yeah.
So here key factor is internet. We should have internet and a device. So we can connect to the vendor and we can make use of this application development environment and processing abilities. Purpose of cloud computing is, here, no, we don't need any installations. First thing. Okay. We don't want to install any softwares. And we don't need to make there is no upgradations and updations from our side. If anything is there, vendor will take place. That one, he will take care of everything, maintenance, upgradations. And we don't want to buy the database also. But where we will save the data? We are not buying, we are not installing any softwares. We are connecting to the vendor. So, and we are using our applications. So afterwards we have to save the data, right? So where the data will be saved? We are not buying any database.
In the cloud.
Yes, in the cloud. So when we are connecting to the vendor, vendor will take care of this everything. So at vendor place, database will be there. What database he is using, we don't know. That is none of our business, right? Just we are using our application or not, we have to see. Everything will be taken care by the vendor. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next. And the purpose of this cloud computing is, suppose if we take some few examples, like we are not, database will be there at the vendor place and we are using that one. Suppose if we take one example, suppose we buy one laptop and hard disk is 1 TB. So we paid for 1 TB, right, when we are buying laptop?
Yeah.
So okay, now 1 TB hard disk is full. Next, what you will do?
We have to buy another storage thing. Hardware.
Another, just like add-on, we have to buy one more.
Yeah.
And you paid for that one also, right?
Yeah.
Next, if that hard disk also full, then what you will do? We have to buy one more.
Yeah.
So similarly, if each and every hard disk is full means we have to buy one by one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It means we are paying for each and every hard disk. Next, if hard disk is corrupted, then what will happen?
All the data which is stored is gone.
Is gone. We lost the data.
Data. Yeah.
Then it's waste of hard disk, it's loss of data, and
Yeah.
waste of money. We are paid for multiple hard disk, right? We are taking extra.
Yeah.
These are disadvantages, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose if we buy 3-4 hard disks and after some time the data is not needed, so we will delete that one. Delete that means we paid for all the hard disk, but we are not using at that point of time, we are not using that entire data, right?
Yeah.
For storage space, we are not using that entire storage space, but we paid for 4 hard disk. So if we coming to cloud, database will be there at vendor place, so we will make use of application and we will store the data, so they will take care of everything. And here the one concept is nothing but pay per use. It is nothing but if we are using 1 GB of data, so we will pay for only 1 GB of data. Pay per use. How much data we are using, for that only we will pay for the vendor.
Yeah.
And here there will be no maintenance from our side, no need to install any applications, and no need to buy any database, and we don't want to buy extra database, right? We don't have any upgradations, maintenance from our side. Everything will be taken care by the vendor. So how much data we are using? If I'm using 1 MB of data, then I will pay for 1 MB of data.
Okay.
Afterwards, if I need more 10 MB of data, then I will pay for 10 MB of data. Afterwards, what you will do? I don't want to store that data in the cloud. Then what I will do? I will store that data in my local system. Then we don't. If we store that data in the local system, we can delete from the database, right? Then no need to pay for that space, because we are not using at that point of time, we are not using we have entire data we have copied to our local system. Clear till now?
Yeah.
What is cloud computing? What is the purpose of the cloud computing? What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages?
Yeah.
Mainly purpose of cloud computing is no need of installations of any softwares. There is no maintenance and upgradations from our side. No need to buy any database. That everything will be taken care by the vendor. So what we will do? A client over a device. Your key factor is internet. Through internet, we will connect to the vendor and make use of this application development environment and storage processing abilities.
Yeah.
And there are so many vendors in the market. Okay. Here, now here you are to learn about Salesforce, right?
Yeah.
Actually, Salesforce is not a course; it's a company name. Okay. Salesforce is also one of the vendor in the market.
Sure.
Okay. So there are different vendors in the market, so they are providing the services. Technically they named as IaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, PaaS, SaaS, software as a service. Okay. One vendor may provide only infrastructure as a service. One vendor may provide only PaaS, platform as a service. One vendor may provide SaaS, software as a service, and one vendor may provide all these three services, or they may provide only one or two. Okay.
Yeah.
So infrastructure as a service. What is infrastructure as a service? It means they are providing infrastructure as a service. By the name itself, we can understand. It's a service. What service they are providing? Infrastructure. So if we look at this, picture, see, I told, right, at client premise, all will be there, right? Application environment, development environment, right? It is nothing but, I told, traditional IT environment. It is nothing but on premise. So everything will be there at the vendor place. And I told three types of services: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So if we are taking a service, infrastructure as a service, so this is the everything will be there: OS, middleware, runtime, data, and application. We will use of these applications. So everything will be provided by the this server, storage, networking will be provided by the vendor. And if we use platform as a service, so this will be provided by the vendor. And we have to use the application and we will create a data. And software as a service. Software as a service means entire software they are giving as a service. Okay. Okay. Next. So the world leading vendor to provide an infrastructure as a service is Amazon. Okay. And PaaS, platform as a service. The world's leading vendor to provide a platform as a service is Salesforce. Okay. Salesforce is providing force.com platform to build our application. Okay. We are going to learn now. We are going to learn about force.com platform. Okay. In market, there are so many platforms, right? Java, .NET, Oracle, C#, Ruby, Python. So similarly, Salesforce is providing force.com platform. Okay. It is nothing but a PaaS, platform as a service. And software as a service. It means they are providing software as a service. Can you say a few examples for the SaaS? Can you say a few examples? In our daily life,
WhatsApp and all.
Sorry?
WhatsApp and all, like WhatsApp, Facebook.
Yes. So it's a software, right? We are installing in our mobile, WhatsApp, Gmail, Twitter, Instagram. So these are all softwares only, right? So they are providing the software as a service. It means we are using that software as a service. It means we are the end users of that software. So that is nothing but software as a service. Clear, right? Types of services. Next. Salesforce.com is a cloud computing vendor that provides its services over various clouds and 3 partners. So these are the types of clouds. First, Sales Cloud. So here we have different types of clouds: Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Collaboration Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Force.com Cloud. Okay. So first we will see what is Sales Cloud. Sales Cloud is a basically module in a Salesforce where the entire sales process is handled and revenue is generated. It means by name itself you can say sales. If I want to sell my product, then first what you have to do? If I want to sell my product, then what we will do? We have to do marketing. We have to do campaign. We have to do advertisement. Okay. So that comes under Marketing Cloud. It is another module in a sales.com which is used to create awareness.
Okay.
Okay. After marketing, what we will do? The sales will happen, right?
Yeah.
When sales happens, revenue will be generated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what.
Yeah.
This is the first point. Sales Cloud is basically a module in a Salesforce where the entire sales process is handled and revenues are generated. So it deals with marketing and sales services.
Sorry.
First we have to do marketing, then only sales will happen.
Yeah.
So it's nothing but a sales cloud. So it helps businessmen to grow their accounts, find customers, and close the deals faster. More leads get generated, and it accelerates the productivity by providing the insight decisions. Clear about the sales cloud?
Yeah.
So now we are going to learn about sales cloud only, admin part.
Okay.
Next, service cloud. Service cloud is nothing but it's another module in a Salesforce which refers to services provided.
Services.
It means suppose when product has sold, then afterwards, like product means if we take some examples like fridge, washing machine, AC, or any
Mm-hmm.
TV, laptop, whatever it may be. After sales, if we get any issues, so we will call the call center, right? It means customer care.
Yeah.
So we will call them and we will raise a case. Afterwards, they will provide a solution. They will fix that case, right? It's nothing
Yes.
but service they are providing to the customers. Just
Yeah.
it provides service like call center and live conversations like chatting
Mm-hmm.
with products to customers. It deals with the app called call center.
Yeah.
Collaboration cloud, it is nothing but it is also kind of service cloud. It's a text based. Service cloud means it's a call based.
Call based. Okay.
Clear about
Yeah.
collaboration and marketing also we have discussed.
Yeah.
Force.com. Just now I told you when we are discussing types of services.
Yes.
Salesforce is providing Force.com platform.
Yeah.
It is a pass offered by the Salesforce.
Excellent.
Next, clear, right? Types of clouds.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And there is some different types of clouds, also analytic clouds and community cloud. There are some various types of clouds also, not only this
Mm-hmm.
one. Okay, we have few more.
Okay. Okay.
Next, partners. Three types of partners: developerforce.com, Dreamforce, and App Exchange. Developer Force is nothing but it's a technical guide through where developer gets the information. So we will go to this site and we will register to create our developer edition. There we can create everything. It means it's a technical guide to the developers.
Okay.
Okay. Next,
Yeah.
dreamforce.com. It is business and technical guide for the clients. It means every year Salesforce will conduct on Dreamforce. So
Mm-hmm.
there every client will go and they will attend there. It means whatever the new features they are giving, they will discuss that one in the Dreamforce.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. Next, appexchange.com. So it is a marketplace where we buy or sell products. Okay.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me the difference between project and the product?
Project is a group of products, I think.
No.
No. I thought App Exchange is just like our apps, like iOS app market, like,
Yes, it's an app market only.
yeah. So in that there are products, right? Like
Yes.
WhatsApp, how to install. So we have to go into that thing and
Yes, that is
buy it.
product.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is product. Yeah,
What I am asking, what is the difference
project and
between project and the product?
yeah. Um, Developing that app might be a project, right?
Yes. So client will come to the company and they will give the project, right? They will
Yeah.
tell their requirement and
Mm-hmm.
based on their requirement, developers will develop that application, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is nothing but a project.
Yeah.
And product means client will not give the requirement. Suppose if you have any idea to develop,
Mhm.
then
Yeah.
you are building that application on your own. Here you are not the client, right? You are not
Yeah.
giving the requirement to the company. You have
Yeah.
your own thought. Based on your own thought, you are developing that application. So it is nothing but a product.
Product. Okay.
Now you got the difference between project and the product.
Yeah. Yeah.
So once if we go to appexchange.com. So if you are developing a product, just now I told you, right? App Exchange, it's a
Yeah.
marketplace where we buy or
We
sell
buy and
product.
sell.
You have your own thought and you have built your product. Then
Yeah.
you have to sell that product, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you will sell.
In App
So you
Exchange.
have to go to appexchange.com.
Mm-hmm.
App Exchange. Something is showing the screen. This is not the screen actually. Yeah, this is the screen. This is the app exchange. So
Okay.
after developing our product, we have to sell that one. So we have to come to this site and we have to put that product in this site. So if your application, if your product is useful for some business, then they will
Mm-hmm.
buy that product from you.
Okay.
Okay, then
Okay.
revenue will be generated for you.
Yeah.
So here these are the types of categories: finance, HR, enterprise, sales, customer service. If we click on it, finance related products will be displayed here. If we click on
Okay.
sales related products will
Yeah.
be displayed here. See,
Yeah.
these are paid one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
if we
yeah.
pay only, we can install. And there are some free also. Free apps, free
Mm-hmm.
products will also be there. So see, free.
Mm-hmm.
So free products will be there, and paid also will be there. If for your business requirement, if you require any sales product, you can click here and we can, if there is any free product, then we can install in our org. We can use that one. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
from this site, see, 76 lakhs 56,320 installations has been happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it means
Yeah.
they are putting the products based on their based on their own thought. They are developing the product and they're placing here. So if that product is useful for this business, client will take that product. So this many installations has been happened.
Mm-hmm.
Clear?
Yeah.
Next, versions. So there are three types of versions: winter, spring, summer. Okay,
Yeah.
any idea about versions?
No.
So every year Salesforce is releasing three versions: winter, spring, summer. It means for every year, now this is what 2020, right? So they will release winter 20, spring 20, summer 20. Next year, winter 21, spring 21, summer 21. It will continue like that. So
Okay.
what is the purpose of these versions means? For every version, they will add some new features.
Okay.
Okay. So for now, whatever the version is running, that version contains new features. When they are releasing another version, they will give some more additional features. So it will not affect any development environment and applications. Okay, we are getting additional functionalities. That's it. It will not affect anywhere. And we cannot choose the versions. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Next, editions in Salesforce. So these are the editions: contact manager, group, professional, enterprise, unlimited, and developer editions. So say when we are working, we have to buy the editions. So all these editions are paid versions except developer edition. Okay, this is free for our, so we will create this developer edition for our practice, and these all are paid editions. So see, these are all the editions: essential, professional, enterprise, and unlimited. So what is the amount for this edition? So this is $25 per user per month if you buy essential. For professional, $75, enterprise 150, unlimited 300. Okay, so if you want to create, we can create that edition for try for free. If you click on that, it will ask for our details: first name, last name, email. Okay, there we can create. So it will be for only 30 days. Afterwards it will expire. Okay, and so, but what is the difference? Which edition we want to buy? So this is $25, $75, $150, and $300. Which edition we want to buy? So if we look into it, in essential edition, we will not get all the features. And in professional, we may get some additional features. In enterprise, we may get additional features. Unlimited means we will get entire every feature. Okay, like see here we can see essential. We are getting this account, contact, lead, opportunity management. And see, if we see workflow and automations, we are not getting this access in this essential and professional. If we buy enterprise and unlimited only, we are getting this feature. What is workflow and approval automation? It means any email to be triggered, then we can send that through workflow. Suppose if we are applying any jobs, so after applying we will get some email confirmation, right?
Yeah.
So that we can do work, we can send emails from workflow. From approval process also we can send emails. So suppose if we are applied to any bank application, bank post or anything, if you are selected, you will get some approval, right? You have selected so and so. So that feature emails, like for only one example I am saying, like emails, that emails triggering emails is that feature is not there in this essential and professional. Then we have to go for, if you want that feature, then we have to go for enterprise or unlimited. If that email sending emails feature I don't want in my business, then we go for essential and professional. Based on our requirement, we will choose the editions. If you want any customer support, then we have to buy unlimited. Suppose if you are buying any product, we have to provide customer support, right? Then we have to buy unlimited edition. If I don't want 24/7 customer support, then I can go for enterprise. It's a $150. If I want support, it will be $300. Clear?
Yeah.
Next, environment. Environment in Salesforce. There are two types of environments: sandbox and production. So sandbox is a place where developers will develop an application. Okay, Production is
Yeah.
nothing but after developing that application who will use that application? Who will use? Client, right?
Yeah.
Client means those people are end users. So they will
Okay.
use that application. So that is nothing but a production. Suppose if you go to any Bajaj Electronics, okay, they
Yeah.
are using that application. It means they are the end users. That is nothing but a production.
Oh.
Clear about sandbox and production?
Yeah.
And for developing our application, we have to log into sandbox. So to log into our sandbox is test.salesforce.com. This is the URL to the sandbox.
What is it?
test.salesforce.com. Okay.
Text. T-E-X-T.
TEST. Test.
S-T.
Yes.
Okay.
TEST.
Okay.
And production URL is login.salesforce.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Sandbox is test2.salesforce.com. Production URL is login.salesforce.com. Okay.
Yeah.
After developing our application, we have to move that application to the production. Okay. Moving our application from sandbox to production is nothing but a deployment. Okay. Deployment we can do through there are various tools like we have Chainset and Eclipse and there are so many tools to deploy. Okay.
Okay.
Next, coming to sandboxes, developer sandbox, developer pro sandbox, partial copy sandbox, full copy sandbox. There are 4 types of sandboxes.
Okay.
These are the types of sandboxes. We will see what is this. First, developer sandbox. It copy only configuration changes from the production. It won't copy real-time data. We can test the configuration changes with the sample data. Sample data limit is 200 MB. Refresh time interval is 1 day. And if we refresh all the sandbox contents will be replaced with the production contents. It means there is one option refresh. Okay. When we click on that button, suppose if we take another technologies like Java, if we want to take backup, so entire code we have to take the backup, entire application. But here in Salesforce on single click, we can take the backup on single click. So there will be refresh button. So that's what I'm saying in last point. If we click on that refresh button, all the production contents will be copied to the sandbox. Okay. Clear? So we can refresh. It means we can take backup for every 1 day. We have option to take for 1 day, for every 1 day. And it won't copy real-time data. Okay. Real-time data, it won't copy. It copy configuration changes. It is nothing but metadata. Structure it will copy. Okay. It won't copy real-time data. Only metadata it will copy. It's metadata is nothing but a structure. Okay. Clear? And the size is 200 MB.
200 MB.
For developer sandbox. Next, developer pro. Same, it copy only configuration changes. It means only metadata, not real-time data. No real-time data. And here size limit is 1 GB. And for this also we have refresh interval for 1 day. For every 1 day we can refresh the sandbox. It means taking backup. So on single click we can take the backup. Next, partial copy. It copy configuration changes, copy certain amount of real-time data. Real-time data also it can copy. And size is 5 GB and it can 5 GB. It can copy up to 10,000 records. If we have more than 10,000 also, it won't copy all the records. It will take only 10,000 records. That is real-time data. And here refresh interval is 5 days. Next, full copy sandbox. It's a exact replica of the production. It's like a Xerox copy. Production is there, right? Real-time data is there, right? So it is exact replica of the production. It's like a Xerox copy. It copy configuration and entire real-time data from the production. It will copy. That's what I'm saying. Exact replica. It means like Xerox copy.
Okay.
It copy entire real-time data, and refresh interval time is 29 days. Clear till now?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, if we see see here, sandbox license and storage by type. So see, these are the types of sandboxes, and we can create. Already we have we have discussed editions, right?
Yeah.
So sandboxes available per edition. So for this developer sandbox, we can create 10 professional editions, 100 performance editions, unlimited is 100, enterprise is 25. Based on the sandbox, we can create these editions. Okay.
Yeah.
See, note, you can buy more sandboxes for any edition except developer sandbox. Why? Developer sandbox is a free edition, right? Just now I told you that's a free edition. We will create that one, which is bundled with add-on sandboxes. It means when we buy developer pro sandbox, add-on is bundled with 5 developer sandbox. If you buy this one sandbox developer pro, we will get 5 developer sandboxes, just like add-on. For partial copy, 10 developer sandboxes. For full copy, 15 developer sandboxes. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
But how do we know when to use what? Like, there are different types of sandboxes and all, right? So how do you know, like,
Sandbox.
which one?
We will not. You will not use the sandbox. We will use the editions.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what. Which edition to use with when?
That's what I
How
showed
to
you, right?
based on
For which
date.
edition? Just for example, I told you for customer support and email triggering.
Yeah.
If we
I
want all the features, then
I
we will go for that edition.
Yeah. See, if we want excess of like there like in in the sandboxes only, there are some give only for some day, like 1 day, and some are for 5 days, right?
Yes.
So if we first choose one thing and then jump on to 5 days one, can we just go like that? Like, can we change that?
No. Can you repeat once again?
No. Can you keep that screen of like 5 days one? No, not this.
This one?
I no another one. Like, not the editions. I want the sandbox ones. Yeah, the other one. Yeah, see, now the partial sandbox is there.
Okay.
That, that is giving only for refreshing time interval is for 5 days, right?
Yeah.
And the other one, full copy sandbox is for some extra more days. So if I choose the full copy,
No,
normal
we will
partial.
not use that one based on the requirement. See, production will be there, right? End users will use that application. So I want exact backup. So there is full copy sandbox. So the refresh interval is 29 days. It means for every 29 days that refresh button will appear. So when we click on that,
Okay.
see, we will
Again, it
not
will
see this
extend.
full copy. Huh?
No, no,
Sorry.
no. I got the answer. I got the answer. No, what I mean is after 29 days, still if we need to work on it, what is the thing? That's what I asked. So if we refresh it again that 29 days will extend. That's what you mean, right?
Yes, for every 29 days we can refresh that one.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. That's what I
Yes.
thought it will go off again. We have to do it again.
Next, vocabulary in Salesforce. So apps, tabs, yes objects, fields, data, records. So application is nothing but set of services or functionalities. Okay. Tab is nothing but link to a page where we create a records or update a records or viewing a records. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes
Mm,
object is nothing but it's a name given to the storage space. Everything will be saved in the yes object. Yes object is nothing but Salesforce object.
okay.
And already we have discussed tab, right? So one tab is connected to only one yes object,
Done.
and
Okay.
all technical features are defined against yes object. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Next, fields. It is nothing but properties of an yes object. It means fields is nothing but, suppose when we are creating our Gmail account, it will ask for first name, last name, email ID, phone number, right? So that is
Yeah.
nothing but a fields. And data, values associated with the fields. When we enter first name, last name, mobile number, email ID, that is nothing but data. That the data is associated with the fields. In fields only we are entering the data, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next, that is nothing but data. Next, record. Record is nothing but collection of values across all the fields. So in fields, we will enter the data. We will enter our first name, last name, mobile number, email ID, and we will save that one. We will create that one, right? So our
Mm-hmm.
account will be created.
Mm-hmm.
So that is nothing but a record. Clear? We will
Yeah.
create all this. When we are creating, you will get more clarity. What is app, what is tab, what is a subject, field, data, record. We will create that
Okay.
one. When we are creating,
Yeah.
you will get more clarity. Just for
Okay.
definition point of view, I'm saying this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Next, profile. It is a set of CRUD permissions. CRUD means create, read, update, delete. These are the CRUD permissions given to a user for above components. Above components means apps, tabs, yes object, fields, data, record. Okay.
Yeah.
It means we will give permissions in the profile.
Okay.
Okay. Users will be there, right? We will create a user. Every user, no user exists without profile. For a user, profile is a mandatory.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, in that profile only we will give the permissions. Whatever the permissions we are giving, based on that only users will access. If he don't have permission, he can't access. Whatever the permissions he have, he will
You can
access that only. That means for above components means this app permissions, tab permissions, object permissions, field permissions, data. Okay,
yeah.
no user exists profile, and one user contains only one
One.
profile.
Yeah.
One profile can be assigned to multiple users. Suppose in general, if we take some example, like if we go to any MNC company, for every
Okay.
for every employee there will be designation, right?
Yeah.
Suppose senior software engineer, it is a profile. So for every employee we have to give designation, right?
Yeah.
That is nothing but no user exists without profile. Can any employee exist without designation?
No.
No. Similarly, no user exists without profile. And one user contains one profile. Employee can contain how many designations?
So many.
Sorry?
Many.
Many. How? He is a senior
Employee.
software engineer. Then the designation will be senior software engineer, right?
Yeah.
It means user contains only one profile. It means employee can have one designation. After
One
senior developer,
designation.
he may become manager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you understand that point?
Yeah. Yeah. I got it.
And one profile can be assigned to multiple users. That senior developer, senior software engineer designation is there, right? That can be assigned to how many employees?
Multiple employees.
Designation can have multiple employees.
Yeah.
Similarly, one profile can be assigned to multiple users.
Yeah. Okay.
Clear about profile?
Yeah.
We will see all this in detail in coming sessions. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Next, creating an account. We have to create our developer edition, right? So we have to create our developer edition in order to practice. So we have to register first. Register at developerforce.com, or we can write developer.salesforce.com. Okay, we have to go to this site and we have to register. After register, our account will be created, right? So we are the user. So first user leads to system administrator. System administrator, it is nothing but a profile. Just know what we have discussed, profile.
Yeah.
So first user leads to system administrator. We are the system administrator. So he is the first user to log in. After creating, we are going to log in, right? So we are the user. We are the first user to log in. After login, we will create apps, tabs, yes object, fields, data, and record. Just know what we have discussed: apps, tabs, everything, yes object, fields. We will create one by one after creating our developer edition. So let's go and create our developer edition.
Yeah.
You're getting right what I am saying, or you are clear, or any doubts? If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay.
Yeah, sure. No. Till now, I'm fine. So all these things I can see it later, right?
Yes.
All
I'm
these
repeating
slides.
the session. You can listen once again.
Okay.
I will share the link. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what we have to do, we have to register at developerforce.com or developer.salesforce.com. We can go anywhere. Developerforce. Otherwise, we can give developer.salesforce.com. So here we have to click on sign up.
Sign up.
So here we have to give first name and last name. Just now we have discussed, right? Fields. See, name, first name, last name, email, role, company. These are all fields.
Fields.
And we will enter data, right? Here. It is nothing but a data. Record is nothing but collection of all these values across all the fields. Okay. Here we have to give first name, last name, email, role, company name. You can give anything, country, postal code. So here email ID should be unique. Unique means valid email ID. You have to give your email ID, because after registering you will get an email for this email. So there we have to verify our account.
Okay.
Okay. Click on sign me. See, almost there. Please check your email to confirm your account. So, see, we got mail. Developer at Salesforce. To Salesforce, verify your account. Thanks for signing up with Salesforce. Click below to verify your account. So easily log in later. Save this URL, login.salesforce.com. I told you, right? There are two types of environments, sandbox and production. What is the URL for sandbox and production?
Test.salesforce.com.
That is for sandbox. Production is login.salesforce.com.
Yeah.
It means whatever the developer edition we are creating, it is sandbox or production.
Okay.
Huh?
So this one is production. Login is there, right?
Yes. Yes. Now whatever the developer edition we are creating, it is a production. So every time when you want to log in, you have to go to login.salesforce.com, and anyhow there we have given username, right?
Yeah.
So this is the username. When we click on verify account, it will ask to set the password. So you have to set the password. So click on change password. In Salesforce, there are two views. Okay, classic and lightning. Okay, so this is lightning view. What is the difference between both? This classic is a old version. It means old view. Now another view is lightning. It's a user interface. View will be good. Okay, this is a lightning. And if I want to switch to classic, here on profile view, on view profile, click on this view profile.
Yeah.
See, switch to Salesforce Classic. Okay.
Okay.
This is the classic view. Again, if I want to switch to lightning, see, switch to lightning experience.
Yeah.
So this is a lightning view. Again, if I want to switch to classic, click on view profile. Again, click on switch to Salesforce Classic. Okay, clear till now?
Yeah.
Any doubts?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Today you create your developer edition. Just know how we have created. So from tomorrow we will discuss in detail.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any doubts till now?
No. I'll just read through what you said today when the link comes.
Okay.
And if there are any doubts, I'll ask you tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow at same time only.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.